name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell, so you are notified when new videos drop. I am running out of steam. This is the 5th video I've recorded today. I'm offline. I recorded this on Friday. I'm offline on Fridays for 25 hours, from about 7:30 onwards when the Sabbath comes in. So I try and get stuff recorded ahead. And there's just a lot going on. There's a lot going on, so I've been trying to pack a load. But now, finally, I'm up to my weekly review of 2000 AD. I do a review every week. I think this is my 6th or 7th week doing it. So I guess I do this every week now, right? I get this I can do everything. I think I might start doing it with Judge Dredd magazine as well. But I kind of want to buy like about 10 back issues of it to get all the Judge Death in space stuff. That's not even scheduled to be released in trade paperback. I think I can get it from not the mega collection, the whatever whatever that collection is. They got that going on right now. I don't know. I guess I'll check. I'll check on eBay. Before we get into the just waffling incoherently. Before we get into the review, can you hit the like button? Again, even with the incoherent waffle, can you hit the like button? That'd be fan-dabby-double-dozy. Can you hit the share button? Also fan-dabby-double-dozy, and mostly hit that subscribe button. That would make a rabbi happy. I don't know how many opportunities you have to make a rabbi happy. Comment. That also makes me happy, because the algorithms like comments and they go they eat it up, and it actually helps me. Yeah, it helps me quite a lot. So like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. If you want to be super nice, go check out my Indiegogo. We are wrapping this up. Well, here it is. We're wrapping up very soon. Monday it's going to the printers. I'm kind of excited about it. So 2 awesome graphic novels. We have Biblical, Bible Source, Atheists, Creationists, Rationalists, Rogues. 220 pages long. Kind of like the early Vertigo books. Sandman's, Swamp Thing, Hellblade. Basically, everybody they nicked from 2000 AD to go to work at DC. That's kind of the same vibe of this book. And then we also got the Imperium, Love Letter to Telefantasy 96. I wrote this one. Dominic Racho did the art, and freaking awesome art as well. So anyway, I'm wrapping up this campaign. You buy both books, you get a ton of extras. The extras, I don't think I'm gonna be offering again. Yeah, that's basically where I am. I don't think I'm, if you want them, it's now or never, baby. It is now or never. So we got this poster. We got the For the Male Gaze cards, right? All these this is, if you're a 2000 AD fan, this is the one you want, right? You can just get the extras by themselves. I actually want you to get the comic books, but you know, I think Judge Anson's telling you to buy them, right? Is that right, Judge Anson? Yes, it is. You should buy this. Well, you're right, Judge Anson. Far be it from me to disagree with the word of the law. Yeah, you like a bit of Doctor Who? I like a bit of Doctor Who, a bit of Star Trek, bit of Star Wars. It's all there for you, but as I said, it's going offline very, very soon. You get posters, all kinds of stuff. So go check it out in the video notes, right there for you for your delight and delectation right now. Let's have a look at 2000 AD this week. Is it full of delight and delectation? It's slightly better than last week. Which was a little bit more better than it was the week before. So I think we're on an uphill trajectory. We want to look where we're going. Firstly, it makes a big difference, the cover. This is an awesome cover. I think it's Clint Langley, isn't it? Absolutely freaking awesome cover. And the trouble is, when they do have like really great bits in it, you just remember how good 2000 AD is. And you go, it's not really knocking it out of the park now. It's just a little bit, I won't call it bland, but it's not like the punk rock sensation it was in the 70s, right? You know, it's a little bit post-corporate right now. But yeah, fantastic cover, absolutely fantastic cover, and it gets me in the right mood when I'm reading it. So we get a bit of Tharg's nurse letter. I don't really like this drawing of Tharg, right? I'm not really a fan of this one, but whatever. It's nitpick. So fine, Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd is the best thing in the issue. It's not a great Judge Dredd story. It's okay. Actually, there's 2 bits of the story going on. Well, 3 actually. You got this first. Who was it? Was it John Wagner? Right, John Wagner. Writing this, and was it John Higgins on the art? John Higgins' art's really good. It reminds me a lot of Gary Leach from the mid-80s. This is, I think, some of his best stuff I've seen for a while. So there's basically 3 stories going on at once. There's these judge murders, basically these people who kill judges who think they've got away with breaking the law. And you see how wordy this episode is, like blah blah blah. when you see lots and lots of big word balloons and then people like crouching down to like try and get get the head in, it's not really the sign of the best written script. I think. So you got this organization that kills judges who they think they've got away with stuff, with killing, with extrajudicial killings. You've also got this weird now that's what I call justice thing going on, where it's like a countdown of the best bits of justice, and we get a nice little cameo of former Chief Judge Francisco from before he was Chief Judge, from the streets of was it San Francisco? So that was kind of nice, nostalgic. But this whole thing now, that's what I call justice. It's just not working. It's kind of like shoehorned in. And now finally, the pieces are coming together for for the whole thing, and we find out there's other judge killings going on, not quite as well organized, which ties into a scene we had at the beginning of this story. It's a little bit of a confused story. I love the judge rubber ducky. Let's put it in. I mean, really, this is awesome. That's merchandise they really should be making. I really love the judge rubber ducky. Anyway, the next victim on these judge killings is Judge Dredd. Yeah, good luck with that, mate. Good luck with that. And we have an ad for Judge Dredd magazine, which is making me want to read Judge Dredd magazine. Right? I mean, this is I do like the Angel Gang, and the artwork there looks really, really good. You know what really put me off magazine? I picked it up a couple of times, and Lawless. Lawless is something that just doesn't connect to me at all. Fine, so next story is Skip Tracer. Again, this is a bit generic plug and play sci-fi. It's not like really doing much for me. You got like a lot of cliches kind of working, and that often works in 2000 AD, just here not so much. So it's the lovable rogue guy living who's got magic powers now, superpowers. I can't even remember what the powers are. Like nothing really matters, right? He's found out he's got a daughter, and there's a bad guy because he's bad because he looks bad, and I can't remember why he's bad. And he's got the daughter, and he's being helped by the bad guy's being helped by the military, and they have a bit of a fight, right? Which is okay. The artwork's a bit lackluster, and the angles of the fight I think find it rather dull. And then we get a really I'm spoiling this by the way, quite important spot point where the main character's Lady Love, or that he didn't know existed, gets a knife in her back, a sword in her back, I should say. It's just a kind of a flat angle, right? We needed a bit more dynamism with it. And again, like putting like that Clint Langley cover on the front really makes this look a lot weaker, right? Next story is Department K. It's okay. Listen, Department K is like a much like Chimp, the other one, Noam Chomsky. Although I really didn't like that one at all. But these are kind of like pretty good filler. So this is in the Dredd universe. These are interdimensional judges. There's a giant interdimensional being on another universe, and the bad guys want to get the glowy ball thing in the middle of it. They're having a fight. Again, I was just saying this. I did a review of Master of the Universe, which I quite liked. I can't believe I quite liked it. Right? I am in shock that I quite like Master. Okay, granted, if you've seen it, this is just an aside. If you've seen it, Tila is an insufferable cunt throughout the whole thing, and she's an awful, awful person. But I don't think it's all about her. I think she's a side character. I think more of an ensemble show. Anyway, so in there, it's got one of the in that show, it's got one of the most annoying 2021 tropes that she has a black girlfriend, even though they don't explicitly say there it's a girlfriend who's all about the science. She loves science, and like, okay, if you have a black female character, she's got to be love science and be perfect in every way. If you have a black male character now, they got to be very effete and feminized. So we have a black female characters here, and they're all about the science. God, it's just like, really, it's just, I don't know. Anybody who doesn't believe that black people or women can't do science is a bit strange, right? I don't know who they're trying to convince. You know, like black person in authority. Oh, I mean, like, dude. In the 70s, we had Judge Dredd, and nobody blinked, right? No, it wasn't a big deal. I don't know why they're making it into such a big deal now, because they're idiot children who are racist by stupidity rather than racist by animosity. That's the weird world we live in. So anyway, these bad guys are trying to get this magic egg thing, and also the artwork is pretty bad in terms of being descriptive of telling the story. So this is quite good. We see this character's trying to like inject this big ball thing with this dart, and yeah, this kind of like tells the story. Like it leaps up and then stopped. Right. So yeah, that bit of storytelling is quite good. But what happens next confuses me somewhat. So she's like, I got one chance left, and I'm not sure what it is. Did she like? I think she stabbed herself with that dart. That's an interdimensional dart. The bad guys get the big ball thing, and she hits it. She said, what's it? Got one chance. Well, what is the one chance? She hits it. Oh, shit. And she hits it, and the brain pops out. I don't understand what's going on, okay? I don't really get what's going on here. And I think that's a problem with the artwork, right? Visual storytelling should be able to tell the story. Visual storytelling in the next story, it was Stevie O. It's a bit of a... There is visual storytelling, but it's a bit of a boring story. So Sinister has been brought back to life in Sinister Dexter. This is just Sinister, and he's with his... and he's kind of like an android robot version of himself. And there's... whatever the name of the woman he was killed with. And there's a sat-nav that's become a massive AI that wants to use his gun-sharking abilities to take out Dexter and the other two characters, whoever they may be. And he's like, no, I'll never do it. And then, the AI kind of rewrites Sinister, like, as she's speaking to him. And now he's all mad at Dexter for stealing his wife and... is like all set to chase after. But again, it's just kind of a visually a bit of a flat story. Not much is really going on here at all, other than it's a setup. The setup is they're about to chase after Dexter. Basically, they're going to have a giant clash. At least they got a nice looking car. But in general, it's a bit of a lackluster filler episode. Triggered Ember, I remember that. I have no desire to buy it whatsoever. This Aquila is the second best story in the issue. It's good storytelling and a decent story. It's all like a decent little bit of a story. So they're in the underworld. They're in the underworld. Aquila's this big black guy gladiator. He's basically, what's the name of the character they've released in the Legacy? The black, whatever his name is. I can't remember, but it's that character who was a black slave who's become a gladiator. They're in the underworld. This giant stone statue, monster guy, god thing, has woken up and is blocking their way, and screwing people up and eating them. So they have to get past this thing. Aquila had, again, I like the lack of dialogue and it visually telling the story, and it does, and the angles are interesting, and it's working, right? He's doing the job of a freaking artist, right? He's telling a story in an entertaining, engaging way. So yeah, he picks him up and he like jumps out. He jumps into his ear. So this is actually kind of similar to a reasonably famous Jewish. What's it called? Midrash? What would you call it? Parable, apocrypha, about who's that? What, a king that said that God couldn't. You can't get me, God. I'm too big and powerful for you. And so God sends a little insect goes up through his nose or through his ear, it's through his ear, which is pretty much what Akila's doing here. And then over the next 20 years, slowly eats his brain. So Akila does basically the same thing, just a lot quicker. He gets inside, hack slash, and kills it from inside. Comes out. Again, this is 2000 AD, right? This is a kind of like real genuine 2000AD action. I like the blood all over it. This just works. This just works. So you know, hats off to them. So a reasonably good issue. I'm going to give this one a 6.5 out of 10. Right, it's not under 5, which is good for them, right? Which is pretty good. So what's that collection called again? The Ultimate Collection, right? I should really try and get the see if I can find it on eBay. The volume that had the Judge Death in Space story. I got the. Do I have the? Maybe I think they got all of them in one volume right now. That's probably the easiest, best way to get it. There you go. So that's this week's 2000AD. Best thing about it, you see on the front page, which is the cover. Freaking awesome Clink Langley cover. Can I just get some more Clink Langley? Okay, that would be good. That would be great. My name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop.